everyone. Thanks for joining us today. We have some sad news. And maybe Mackenzie will share it with you. You want to share it?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't?
You can talk about it. You're good at talking.
So last night, about supper time, somebody came up to our door and told us that they had hit Dakota with their truck. So we went out and we had to find her because she wasn't, she ran when he hit her and she was under the deck area. So we brought her in the house and, looked her over and everything, and it didn't look like he had actually run her over, but he had hit her, maybe rolled her. He tried stopping, and our roads are icy, so he couldn't stop fast enough. But she came in the house and immediately wanted to go in the corner and hide, and you could tell that she was kind of labored in her breathing and just not acting right. She had gone into shock, and we just kept watching her. And then this morning, at that time, Mackenzie wasn't even home. She was at work when this happened, so we were dealing with taking care of her until she got home. But then this morning, or she slept good last night, right?
Yeah, she was okay.
And then this morning, you just could tell she didn't want to get up. She didn't want to walk, even though when she walked, it looked like she wasn't like limping or anything.
She looked fine.
Yeah, from the outward, she looked fine, but you could tell something wasn't right. And we wanted to make sure that she wasn't bleeding internally. So Mackenzie decided to take her to the vet to get her looked over. And they did x-rays and found that she has 4 fractured ribs and only really breathing out of one lung. The other one is pretty scarred and damaged, or bruised and damaged, and she actually left her at the vet just for more surveillance.
Well, she has fluid surrounding her lungs, and then part of her abdomen has fluids around it as well, but they don't know if it's blood or if it's just like fluid. So and then because of the hit, her heart shrunk because of like the trauma. So the shock, yeah. So she's having trouble like pumping, like keeping
circulating her blood and pumping blood to all her body.
So they put her on an IV, so I had to leave her at the vet, and they put her on an IV, and I have to go pick her up this afternoon and see how well she's doing. But they're gonna give her like a pain medication and
probably like an anti-nausea because she isn't eating.
Yeah.
And she did throw up quite a bit last night. So yeah, they're just monitoring her right now, but we're believing and speaking that she will recover completely and have no adverse side effects, and everything will be back to normal soon. It will take some time for those fractures to heal. So it's best that she just relax and rest for now, and
Yeah, no running around.
No, not like she normally does. So Mackenzie has come up with this idea to help pay for some of these vet bills, because they're not cheap by any means.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get the x-rays was quite pricey, but so she is going to place all of her paintings or drawings, both I guess, on eBay, on our eBay store. And I'll have a link in the description below so you can take a look at them, and she's going to auction them off. How long do you want that auction to run?
I don't know.
Like a week? We haven't even thought about it.
I don't know.
This is her idea that was just quick. So she has a couple chicken drawings, calf drawing. I need to talk her into doing the horse.
I don't know where it is.
Oh, I hope you didn't get rid of it.
I don't think I threw it away.
But then she has a couple paintings that she's gonna also sell.
I don't know. We'll see one.
Yeah.
The pig is kind of ugly.
She has a really hard time believing that her drawings and paintings are good, but I think they're great. So if you are inclined to help with her vet funds, is that what we're going to call it? Then maybe take a look at those.
I don't know.
And I'm sure she would really appreciate it.
Hopefully Dakota comes back soon.
Yeah, she's missing her dog. That's the sad news for today. But there's other things happening around the farm. And Sanders has got something he wants to share with you also.
Right about now.
All right, so Sanders has been working on something. For Christmas, he got what's called a 3D printer, and he's made all different kinds of things so far. Main thing he's been working on, go ahead and show him. This is the main thing that he's been working on. It is an RC snowmobile, and it's pretty much complete, but we don't have enough fluffy snow out there today to use it, right?
Yeah.
I guess you need fluffy snow in order to run it properly, so you don't powdered snow.
Yeah, not what we have.
Now we have
Melted.
crusted over snow.
We have melted and then refrozen.
Yeah. So another thing that he's been working on is this.
They're keychains.
So he's created keychains with our name on it. You customized and designed this?
Yep.
So we have white ones and black ones. Can you see? No. There you go.
They're hard to see.
With our lighting, it's kind of hard to see. But that's what you've come up with so far. He's wanting to sell these, and I will have a link on my Etsy shop for these. And I think you can order either a black one or a white one, but I don't think you're going to be able to choose what color key ring or size because we only have so many.
We have more silver than colored.
Yes, we do have more silver.
Way more.
And maybe if we have a lot of interest in the keychains, he will venture out and make different colors with different filaments. That would be a good idea. So yeah, let us know if you're interested. Check out it's Shop Acres of Clay in the Etsy shop. So Mackenzie's paintings and drawings will be in our eBay store up for auction, but the key chains will be in the Etsy store. They're not for auction, they're just to purchase. All right, so let's go outside and see what the guys are up to. And this is what it's like out here today. It's not super cold, but it's not warm. I think it's about 30, maybe right around freezing. Well, it's got to be below freezing because nothing's dripping or melting yet. Some of our snow has melted over the last few days. I did get some video of the kids when we had deeper snow. They were snowmobiling, and it was really pretty watching them snowmobile with the drone. So maybe I'll throw that clip in here. Hey, babe.
Hi.
This here is a project that Ethan purchased and is working on. If you've ever seen butterfly mowers, this one goes on the front of the tractor. I was just telling them that this is from Ethan,
Okay.
or his project.
So Ethan bought we call them kind of a butterfly mower here in the States, but I know overseas they have a different name for them.
What is it?
I don't really
Yeah,
know.
let me fix this so you're more camera. There you go.
I don't know what they call it. They're just kind of different regions, but this goes on most of you guys know what I'm talking about is when they have a 3-point hitch on the front of a tractor with a PTO or power takeoff. And this mower goes on that. If you come around the backside, you'll see where it hooks up. So right here is your 3-point mount hook. So what you do with a tractor is you drive into it, pick up your 3-point, and then it locks into it with, I don't see the locking mechanism, but then there's your power takeoff shaft that hooks to your PTO on the front of a tractor. So Ethan bought this kind of knowing that something was wrong with it for as cheap as it went.
But not knowing what
Not knowing what.
was wrong with it.
So if you come around to the front side here, cutter bar, we think somebody hit something with it because I'll have to push. That one spins, but those don't. So
None of these do?
she's locked up.
Does that end one?
No, they're all locked up.
Are these called turtles? Or are they different?
Depends what company.
Oh, I see.
So there's something. So either a tooth. Well, what there is there's 2 gears between each of these hubs. Well, either they hit something and broke the gear and it's locked up.
All the other ones.
So what we gotta do is slide the gearbox or slide the cutter bar out, and then with John Deere's you gotta pull it all gotta come out. The cover's gotta come off. So there's a lot of labor with it. It's not very expensive to fix, but there's just a lot of labor.
If you had to pay for the labor, it probably would
it'd be
rack
very-
up the bucks. But if you do it yourself, it's more cheaper.
Yeah, if you do it yourself. So it's one of the things where it's probably a couple $100 in parts. I'm thinking or hoping that it is.
So is
And then
Ethan.
It's just a lot of. It'll be probably 25 or 30 hours worth of labor. So that's that project. And then last summer we had a video of pulling a fertilizer spreader home. I think it was storming out, wasn't it?
Yeah, we actually had a flood ended up flooding that
Probably had a
night.
tornado or something. In the area.
Oh, in that area, yeah.
So we're working at it. Just kind of give you an update on it. And there's Ethan.
Oh, hello.
So I'll give you an update on it. Ethan here. This, I guess, just kind of tell you the story on it. This came from a place in Carson City,
Michigan.
and somebody bought it, and they bought it sight unseen, and they went there, and it was pretty tough shape. So he auctioned it off to try and get some of his money back out of it, and we ended up buying it basically for a little bit more than scrap price. And this thing, probably kid you not, was probably the most roached out fertilizer spreader I've ever seen. So,
But you knew that too, because
wow.
he did have pictures
He had
of
a lot
it.
of good pictures,
Yeah.
but I mean the spinners were rot. I mean, you name it, it was rotted. So what we've been doing is cutting out all the bad pieces. We're welding in new plates, and like these spinners here, Ethan did. He made fabricated new spinners, new pulleys. We put all new bearings. These new bearings, because the last guy to haul a load of fertilizer in it, I don't know how he hauled a load of fertilizer. I mean,
It was gone before
It was
he got
bad.
got it to the field.
so we've been putting in, basically patching it here. We got to build, because the springs there was some springs were broke, so we're putting on new suspension, the new equalizer in the middle. But yeah, there's pieces that we are welding in, and then up front here, these bearings. I mean, this was gone. This was gone. I mean, everything was just gone, just rotted away. And you know, we got to put a front in it yet, but the front was literally, I mean, rotted right through. So that's why I said, I don't know, it's like hauling water in a holy bag or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how anybody. So then, yeah, another patch here. And then this one, another patch there too. So, what our plan is, I said we're coming along with it. It'll have all new bearings, new spinners on the back. And then, yeah, we're gonna sandblast it, repaint it, and then I contemplating whether to keep it for myself or maybe we'll try and sell it, because once we're done with it, it'll be a pretty nice spreader. So that's what how far we've gotten on it. If you climb up there and look, you'll see more of the. So you can see kind of the patching on the inside. We gotta put in like that angle support right there. We gotta put 3 more of those in yet. But it's coming along.
Do you feel like this is where it's kind of rusty here? Will that last, or?
It will, because we basically went along. We replaced all the thin spots. See, what they had was a liner in it, and I think that made it even worse.
Because it got trapped
Yep.
underneath the liner.
Yep, and that made it even worse.
So you're not gonna put a liner?
Oh, no.
No.
So what we'll do is we'll sandblast. I mean, it'll look pretty sharp when we're done with it.
Okay.
So, that's the shop work today.
That's what you've been working on?
Yeah, I gotta put bolt in the cut nut. Somebody lost a nut. So.
Always something.
Yep, there is. We'll definitely show you this when we're done, because it'll look pretty good. Don't fall!
I'm not gonna. At least I hope not.